This is Elonga. It's a health tracker you only wear 3 minutes a day. It's pretty interesting. I'm excited to talk about it. Let's get into it. Special thanks to Elonga for sponsoring today's video. I'm excited to get into this one. There'll be links in the description, as well as any discount code we can get you all. And so what's the big picture here and why should you care? So it's a wearable health sensor, but it's nothing like your Apple Watch or maybe any other health tracker that you've experienced before. You put it on the inside of your forearm when you wake up in the morning. You wear it for about 3 minutes and then you take it off and go about your day. You can literally leave it on your nightstand. Battery isn't an issue because you're wearing it for 3 minutes a day. We'll get into that in a second. And that's kind of it. Like, there's no charging anxiety. There's no all day wear issues here. No notification overload. And what you get back from the data that this captures in 3 minutes a day is surprisingly deep insight into how your body is doing. I've been testing it for a few weeks now, and I have some thoughts. So as always, let's talk about the form. There's nothing really special here. It's this kind of little plastic device with a little bit of like kind of rubbery-ish texture to it with a single button here to sort of turn it on and off. You have your sensors here, a sort of proprietary charging, little Velcro band here with nice breathable holes, which isn't a huge concern. Again, you're wearing it for 3 minutes. It could be made of metal for all I care. It doesn't need to be super comfortable, but it is. So that's nice. It really does feel like a health device. Like, this isn't like something you're wearing around every day trying to show how flashy it is. It is what it needs to be. This is definitely one of the products that is, function over form, but I still think they took time and effort into, creating something that's nice here. Now, I think what's cool, and we'll get into this here in a second, like, this is made to sort of work together with any other sort of fitness tracker or all day wearable, health wearable that you have as well. They can pull in that data and influence this data and give it more insights as well. It syncs with Apple Health, Google Fit. So all of this data is used within the Elonga app. The whole experience of using this feels intentionally minimal, and I kind of love that. And I think for a lot of people who don't want an Apple Watch or don't want to wear like a Whoop band and an Apple Watch or whatever, like, this is a health wearable that gives you deep insights into your body, but without having to wear it all the time. So let's get into the functionality. Every morning you wake up, I hit the button here, I go on the app on my phone, I hit the connect button, it connects like immediately. I've never had any problems with that. And then you just hit like start measurement or whatever. I usually just like woken up, like my alarm just went off, I put that on. I just sort of put my phone on my chest because once it's done measuring, the phone like vibrates to let you know that it's done. And it also kind of acts as like a second little alarm. Like, if I'm kind of dozing off during that 3 minutes, the phone sort of wakes me back up. That's like a pro tip. Elonga didn't, teach me that, but if you get one of these, you should try it out. It's kind of cool. In fact, you know what? Before we even get into what this does, this is like an alarm clock. Because if you wear it on your chest for that 3 minutes, like you wear this on your forearm, put your arms down by your side, you put your phone on your chest, when it finishes, it buzzes and it kind of wakes you up again. And then there's like data there and a few little questions as well. And that process sort of wakes me up. Like, there's an interactive thing that I must do. So I might be snoozing my alarm, but doing this sort of actually gets me up and going. I can like look at my health data and my graphs have been updated, and wow, what a cool side effect. I didn't even think about that till like just now, but that's totally been happening to me. Okay. So it tracks your HRV, your heart rate variability, and it is so attuned and exact that it actually measures like the tiny differences in time between each heartbeat in that 3 minutes. And Elonga has found a really cool scientific, medical-backed way to tell a lot about what's happening in your body by those short measurements and the compilation of those measurements each day over a long period of time. Stress levels, how well you recovered overnight, and whether your body is ready to push today or take it easy. Now, a lot of wearables measure HRV, but Elonga does it differently. They use something called spectral analysis, which is actually the gold standard measure of like medical HRV. Most smartwatches are using, simplified algorithms running in the background while you sleep or sit still. Elonga's approach captures over 60 HRV metrics with millisecond precision during that dedicated 3-minute window each morning. And the science behind it isn't new, but the story is a bit compelling. So the co-founder, which I'm gonna get his name wrong, Dr. Radim Slakta, spent 30 years developing this measurement method. It started in university labs, And the method actually got validated by the World Health Organization. And he was using this method on professional athletes, European Premier League clubs, F1 racing teams, Olympic athletes. And that original lab test used to take 20 minutes. And they've used machine learning processes to condense that time into a 3-minute session each day, all without losing accuracy, which is pretty wild. So you're getting this like quick morning, simple little reading, but the readings are genuinely lab grade data. So again, in the app, you get a stress score, you get a recovery score, you get a sort of readiness level, and then you get like a functional age, which is neat. It compares your data to like peers and shows you how your body is actually aging. And it can even sort of pick up on early signs of illness before you even like feel symptoms. And this actually happened to me. I don't know what it was, but I always have bad seasonal allergies. And this year I've been outside a lot early spring, trying to sort of just like prepare myself for that. And I don't know, get out in the pollen early. I don't know. But there was like a day where my band showed my recovery was down and like I shouldn't push during the day. And by the end of that day, I was having like scratchy throat and like I thought I was getting sick. I think it was just like a different allergen or something, but like it kind of took me out for a couple days. Like I was coughing a lot. I had runny nose. I was like, I must have a cold or something. It since went away, but I thought what was wild is like I woke up in the morning and it was like, hey, your recovery wasn't great. You should probably take it easy today. You know, something might be up here. And then by the end of the day, I was feeling the symptoms that it was sort of alluding to. It was kind of wild. And again, that's allergies. It's not really like an illness, but I wanted to point that out because I thought it was super interesting. And that sort of moment honestly kind of sold me on this. I just like data that like you can actually experience is way cooler than just like tracking how well I ran a mile or something, to me at least. I think it's cool. It actually shows you like daily recommendations as well, like what types of workouts you could maybe do depending on your recovery the night before and how ready your body is. So not just like you recovered well, but also guidance on like intensity for the day. And I'll say after a few weeks, there's graphs, you can start to see patterns emerge and you can see how like sleep, stress, different habits and workouts all sort of connect here. And that's another section of the app, our habits. You can set up, I got, you know, over 7.5 hours of sleep last night. I journaled yesterday. I took a mindful moment yesterday. And each morning when you wake up, after it measures, it asks you like which of those habits you completed the day before, which again is one of those things that sort of wakes me up. That sort of awesome side effect of this device, the added alarm clock feature. And then you can kind of see that data over time, like maybe being more mindful over a longer period of time, you're actually starting to see maybe your stress levels going down, or maybe you're journaling more and your stress levels are going down. Only having to think about this for 3 minutes in the morning and get all of that data and insight is just, it's really cool. It's like next level. It's a next level wearable. As simple as it is, it's just nice. Like I would recommend this to my mom, my dad, my sister, my friends. And I'll tell you, like right now for the US launch, Elonga is running a limited time offer. The band is only $99 instead of like the usual $149 that it's going to be. And your first year of subscription is free. So $99 to get a year worth of really insightful data. So who's it for? I honestly, I've kind of said it throughout, right? Like someone who doesn't want to wear a trackable all day, a wearable all day. Someone who wears normal watches and likes the style of that. Someone who's really busy and doesn't want to be on their phone looking at their health throughout the day. Someone who has 3 minutes in the morning. Like it'd be different if this was a 15-minute experience or like a 30-minute experience. Like I'm a dad, I have kids, I have to wake up, I have to get them ready for school. Like 3 minutes is good. That's 3 minutes of shower time that I have to sacrifice to be able to get really cool data. So I honestly would recommend it for old people, for younger people, for athletes, for workers who just sit in an office all day. It's just so simple and insightful and frictionless. And if you care about longevity, if you care about seeing how your body is doing over a longer period of time, this is it. It's really neat. Now, the launch price that I mentioned before is only available through April 29th. So if this seems interesting to you, I honestly would jump on it. There's also a 30-day money-back guarantee. So try it for a few weeks and see if it's for you. And if not, send it back. I'll have my link in the description as well as my code for a certain percentage off the deal that they're already running. And that's gonna do it. Again, special thanks to Elonga. I've really enjoyed working with them. I think this is a great product. Honestly, I do. I'm excited to continue using it. And thanks so much for watching today's video. On this channel, we help you discover tech and products that are intentionally designed and well made. We like products that marry form and function. So if that sounds cool to you, please consider subscribing. Like this video for more, hype it up. If you enjoyed, watch that video next. I think you're gonna love it. And we'll see you all in the next one.